Welcome to Pulse of Politics, your go-to channel for breaking global news, deep political insights, and trending international stories, all in simple, clear language. Once a symbol of judicial autonomy and common law tradition in Asia, Hong Kong's legal system is now facing an unprecedented crisis. In a dramatic shift, several foreign judges have resigned from the city's highest court, a move that has shocked the global legal community and ignited fresh concerns about China's influence over the city's once independent judiciary. But what's truly going on in Hong Kong? Why are these respected international judges stepping down? And how could this affect not just Hong Kong's legal system, but also its political identity, economy, and relationship with the world? Today on Pulse of Politics, we break down this complex and deeply significant story in simple terms, covering all the key developments, what they mean, and what may lie ahead. Who are the judges resigning? The resignations are not just symbolic. They are deeply significant. Among the most prominent to step down is Lord Jonathan Sumption, a former judge of the UK Supreme Court and a long-serving non-permanent judge on Hong Kong's Court of Final Appeal. His exit follows that of other high-profile figures, including Lord Lawrence Collins and Baroness Brenda Hale. These judges were appointed to Hong Kong's top court to ensure it maintained global standards of justice under the one country, two systems framework. Their international presence served as a vote of confidence in the integrity and independence of the city's judiciary. But that confidence is quickly eroding. In his resignation letter, Lord Sumption cited political interference and warned that Hong Kong's judiciary is now being used to enforce a political agenda, particularly with cases tied to the national security law introduced by Beijing in 2020. What is the national security law? To understand the recent resignations, we must go back to 2020. That year, in the aftermath of the 2019 pro-democracy protests, Beijing imposed a sweeping national security law on Hong Kong. This law criminalizes any act deemed to be secession, subversion, terrorism, or collusion with foreign forces. The catch? These terms are loosely defined and widely interpreted. Since then, dozens of activists, journalists, and politicians have been arrested, including media mogul Jimmy Lai and pro-democracy lawmakers. Trials under this law often involve closed-door hearings, limitations on legal counsel, and heavy sentences. Why are these resignations a big deal? Foreign judges have long been a hallmark of Hong Kong's judicial strength. Their involvement provided legitimacy and global confidence in the city's legal system. Their exit sends a very different message, that Hong Kong's courts can no longer guarantee impartiality. This also raises broader questions. If even top legal minds from democratic countries can no longer uphold their ethical standards in Hong Kong's courts, can the system still be trusted? Organizations like the United Nations and Amnesty International have issued statements warning of a rapid decline in rule of law. The U.S. State Department has gone as far as saying that Hong Kong's autonomy is effectively over. What does this mean for Hong Kong's future? The implications are far-reaching. For the legal system, the erosion of judicial independence may result in fewer protections for citizens and less room for legal challenges against the state. For the economy, investors may think twice before doing business in Hong Kong, which has long been a financial hub due to its reliable legal framework. For civil liberties, freedoms of speech, press, and assembly are under increasing threat. With the legal system no longer seen as a buffer, public dissent becomes riskier. The resignations are not the root cause, but they're a clear signal that the structure of Hong Kong's political identity is being redefined. How is China responding? Beijing, unsurprisingly, sees things differently. In official statements, Chinese authorities have called the resignations politically motivated and irrelevant to Hong Kong's judicial operations. Hong Kong's chief executive, John Lee, has also dismissed concerns, asserting that the judiciary remains independent and professional. He argues that the national security law is essential to maintaining stability and deterring foreign interference. But critics argue that this is a classic case of authoritarian legalism, using the framework of the law to impose control rather than protect rights. What the world thinks. The international reaction has been swift. United Kingdom, British officials, including former Prime Minister Theresa May, have voiced disappointment, calling the resignations a wake-up call to the world. United States. The U.S. has reiterated its support for Hong Kong's democracy movement, with some senators pushing for targeted sanctions on Hong Kong officials. European Union. EU foreign policy chiefs have condemned the shrinking legal space in Hong Kong and urged China to respect its international obligations under the Sino-British Joint Declaration. As global pressure mounts, Beijing is showing no signs of relenting. Final thoughts. Hong Kong was once seen as a beacon of legal integrity in Asia. Today, it stands at crossroads. The resignation of foreign judges is more than a legal story. It's a profound political moment that highlights the city's deepening struggle between autonomy and control, justice and power. For the people of Hong Kong, the international community, and anyone who values the rule of law, this moment calls for attention and action. Thanks for watching Pulse of Politics. If you found this video informative, hit the like button, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. We break down complex global issues so you can stay informed in a rapidly changing world.